Ballyboden St Endas was established on the 18th of September 1969 and serves Ballyboden, Rathfarnham, Knockline, Ballycullen, Ballyrone and Firhouse. The club started off with 36 members and today we've recruited over 3,000 with over 150 teams. Ballyboden St Endas started off on the Firhouse Road pitch, or Porky Muracoo as most of us know it. The grounds of Porky Muracoo were purchased in 1966 for £4,000 and at the time of the purchase it was used as a pitch and putt course. Old Court was purchased in 1986 at a cost of £37,000. While it seemed a lot of money at the time, it would prove to be an excellent acquisition further down the line.
One of the very satisfactory things was when we purchased Old Court. At that stage, we only had this pitch here. We had lots of grounds in Scholarstown Road, and having been successful in the purchase of that, it was just wonderful to have.
In 1998, the club sought a rezoning of Old Court and once successful sold the land. This money was then used over the years to purchase and develop Sancta Maria, the dressing rooms at Ballycullen, development of Porky Muracoo and also for the recent purchase of the Carmelite grounds.
One of the most important moments in the club's history, and that's the rezoning of Old Court from agricultural land to development land. The subsequent sale has provided financial well-being for the past 20 years.
Ballyboden St Endas covers 4 codes: hurling, football, camogie and ladies football, and more recently handball was introduced to the club as well. The juvenile section of the club was established in September 1974 and this is when the nursery and academies started where most of our players began their careers.
If you had one wish, what would you wish for? Well,
I wish to wish 5,000 All-Ireland medals.
I started after my 3 older brothers and older sister joined the club. Tony Lennon was the coach, and then it was over to Marius Martin for the hurling after that.
Yeah, so I started playing here in 2004. My mum and dad brought me down, thankfully, here to Ballyboden, and I started playing in the academy on Saturday mornings.
Going in the back of my father's van with 15 other boys to away matches, the friendships you make, the memories you have, they're lifelong. I think that's what the club is all about.
I was playing camogie up in Columkills and we were all encouraged to come down and join the club, so my dad brought me down to the nursery then.
Throughout the years we've excelled from juvenile to senior in the Fela, leagues and championships.
In 1995 I was on the first senior football team to ever win the Dublin County title for Ballyboden.
Favourite memory has to be Philip Wardick catching the ball over his head in Croke Park in the senior championship semi-final against Vincent's in 1995.
In our first camogie championship back in 1999 and then the 2 Club All-Irelands with the ladies football 2004, 2005, they were fantastic.
It's fair to say that Sorcha Farley has done very well, and that's great defending by Sorcha. There's the clincher! We've won the All-Ireland final! Ballyboden St Endas, their first ever All-Ireland senior club title in 2004.
There are over 2,000 GAA clubs in Ireland and 400 more clubs that promote the activities of the GAA around the world. Ballyboden St Endas is lucky to have had many high-profile names come through the ranks, from Paul McGinley, Padraig Harrington, Gervin Dempsey and Eric Miller to the legendary Jim Steins. They've put Ballyboden St Endas on the map internationally.
It was a very fast game. The guys moved the ball very quickly, and I thought the sides were quite even. So it was good. It was a good, hard fought game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Hi everyone. Sorry I can't be there on this auspicious occasion. 50 years. Wow. I can honestly say some of the happiest days of my life were right there in Ballyboden St Endas. Great times, both hurling and football. I'm sorry I can't be there. As I say, great years, great times, and great people. Have a good evening.
Adam here from Brisbane. Wishing I was there with you all to celebrate tonight. My favourite memory from Ballyboden will have to be winning the All-Ireland Hurling Féile down in Limerick in 2013. We just had a great team of players led by John Ryan, Paul Kelly and Joe Lawler. I'm grateful to be part of such an incredible club, and I hope you all have a great night, and best of luck to the senior footballers in the Leinster final. Cheers.
The social side of any GAA club is important, not only for the club but for members and players. In Ballyboden St Endas, we're extremely lucky to have had many activities that suit the community for all ages. Whether you wanted to take a walk with the Shul Tory as they experience the beautiful scenery of home and abroad, enjoy some traditional music with Joe Johnston, take part in our Bowden drama group who perform throughout the year to sell out audiences, or relax and meet some friends by playing bingo and pool and enjoying a pint. There are hundreds of volunteers at Ballyboden St Endas, and the club wouldn't be as successful as it is today without their help. The love for GAA and for the club is seen in the faces of each player, parent, volunteer, manager and coach when the whistle blows.
My earliest memory is standing out on the pitch there in Páirc Uí Mhuiricú, was standing on the sideline encouraging my kids 1 minute, and the next minute I was standing in the middle of them organising a game with a whistle in my hand, and I haven't looked back since.
My earliest memory of Ballyboden was more so from my mentors. In football was Conor Doolan and Liam Carter. In hurling was Frank O'Connor, the late PJ Breen, Eamon Tracy, and at the very beginning was Vinnie Bradley. They're the lads who brought us right through from under 8 all the way up to minor. And you know, without them we wouldn't have developed on the pitch and both off the pitch.
My favourite memory is probably when I was part of the 5 in a row in senior camogie. I was about 16 or 17, so it was a great way of getting to know all the older girls.
Ballyboden St Endas has 3 All-Ireland senior club titles. Our senior ladies triumphed in 2004 and 2005, while our senior footballers celebrated All-Ireland glory in 2016.
Comes a substitute, it's Ryan Baskell on as far as Colin Baskell. What about that for an opener? The flying Stephen O'Connor, beautiful ball in here, retained by Colin Keeney and put over the bar. That's beautiful play. And Ballyboden St Endas have won the AIB All-Ireland club title for the first time in their history. They are worthy winners. There was no doubt whatsoever from the time the ball was thrown in until that final whistle that they were going to be crowned champions for 2016.
It's not all about success in Ballyboden St Endas though. The foundation of players' careers, friendships and love for sports starts in the academies and summer camps. Set up in 1999 with the Ballyboden St Endas Summer Camp is one of the biggest and most enjoyable summer camps across the country, with over 1,200 attending each year. As we draw a close to the 2019 season, we've enjoyed a successful year both on and off the field. We remember club members who have departed and who have helped develop the club to what it is today. As we celebrate our 50th anniversary, we look back at the successes, the losses, the games, rain, hail or shine, social nights, fundraising campaigns, but most of all fun and friendships that have developed throughout the years. The hopes for the future are bright for the blue and white.
I hope that Ballyboden retains the community that it is today. I hope we grow, I hope we continue to provide quality, but to do things with respect and dignity, and not to lose sight of the community aspect of the club.
For the future, just I suppose for the club to keep growing and developing. I suppose down here earlier and plenty of kids in the academy, it's great to see. And just hopefully in the next 10 or 15 years they come through and win a few championships for Ballyboden.
That it will be able to sustain the increasing numbers, and that the GAA will recognise in a tangible way the cost of running a club like ours.
The hopes is the development of the Carmelite grounds up the road here that the club have recently purchased for adults and hopefully for our juveniles going forward.
For the future for Ballyboden is probably more equality with girls and boys, and then also to get back winning county championships in camogie and football.
You see the work that goes on in the juvenile section of the club, and it's grown from strength to strength. And you hope that's sustained and moved on again for the future.
I suppose that it just continues to grow as it has. It's just such a focal point for the whole community. I see all my friends' kids joining now, and just that they get as much pleasure out of it than we all have.
On a personal note, like 3 children playing, just to see them go as far as they can, enjoy themselves and just buy into the whole Ballyboden ethos. And on the pitch, win another All-Ireland football title. That would be great.
It's just that we continue being a success on and off the pitch and see the great club that Ballyboden's built here, and it's just to strive to be bigger and better.
Well, my hopes would be that the club would thrive and prosper and be a shining example in the community.
Congratulations to everybody involved in Ballyboden St Endas' 50th celebrations. Happy birthday, Ballyboden St Endas.